And greetings everyone, welcome back to the Drifter. Moving on to chapter 2. Deceased estate.
Consciousness creeps slowly back, and with it, the freezing cold. My hands are numb, unresponsive lumps that wipe muck from my eyes. I look out at the dark water. Was all that really under there? As if in answer, I glimpse a spotlight through the sleet, flicking left, then right. Searching. Christ, it's cold. Gotta get out of the open, get warm.
There was fire, yeah? Nope.
Hello? I peer into the dark, shivering violently. No one. Shivering's good though. I know that from my time working the trawler. Means I'm not hypothermic. Yet. But with my clothes wet, I'm bleeding heat fast.
The night air is freezing. I need to get dry, or it's frostbite, gangrene, hypothermia, another homeless victim for the winter statistic. I know I drowned down there, but here I am. Did I travel back in time? Imagine the whole thing. How can this be happening to me? All those bodies under the water must be missing homeless folk. Why would anyone do that? Soldiers with black suits. Insectile goggles. Well, probably just night vision goggles. I can see why folks would give him a name like the Mulinji. They'd shut that old timer up on the railway, taking the reporter, throw me in the water to drown. Angela Grace. Where have they taken her? Was she somewhere under the water with a bag over her head? Maybe there's something to what the reporter was saying, folks going nuts, violent. Sarah had to close down the shelter. We still have a knife. The fire's out and the barrel's been pulled away from the section of crumbling brick.
Cold and dead. Better get it lit or I'll be the same. There's some wood in there, only half burned.
The discarded newspaper lies crumpled on the ground. The barrel's been moved away from this crumbling section of brick. Let's see, maybe we can use it to start a fire. Although we don't...
Story here about this bucket butcher the cops are linking to a string of bodies. His face is hidden under a floppy bucket hat in the picture. It doesn't look like the soldiers I saw. Reckon they're barking up the wrong tree.
Fire's out, barrel's pulled right.
With unfeeling hands, I crumple pages into the can. I pause at the death notices. Idea. I search for Mum's name. Nah, paper's a week old, of course. Current one would have her notice, though. Funeral time and place. I'd see the old girl put in the ground, at least.
If I can get a current paper, it might have Mum's funeral notice, time and place, right. Makeshift lean-to, no one's home. What's this? The barrel's moved away. What about it?
The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers. The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers.
Yeah, alright. Can we,
Don't need to cut that.
Yeah. So, how do we start a fire then?
Paper should be enough to get a fire started. Just needs a light.
Was there anything before? I don't know. Maybe go back outside? Silty water drains toward the reservoir down that way.
Spotlight flickers over the edge of the underpass. I'm not getting out that way.
They're out there. Alright, what can we use to start a fire then? Or can we actually go further in inward here. No. Busted old washing machine lying on its side.
I lever the brick out. Small cavity behind.
Glint of glass from a dark hole in the wall.
Someone stashed a bottle of rum. Just the ticket. The booze should delay the shock a little, though I'll freeze all the quicker if I don't get that fire lit. I take a violent slug, close my eyes, and wait for the warmth to spread outward from my gut.
Dad?
What are you doing here? Thoughts come slow, struggling to break through a frozen tundra. Wait!
Old outlets blocked up with silt refuse.
I peer into the drain. Something's wedged in there, but it's too dark to see. My hand's too numb to feel. Backing out, something tumbles down the pile of silt. A Zippo lighter. Hey, this was Bill's.
Oh well.
I force my frozen hands to strike a spark. Sharp smell of flint, but no flame. The wick feels dry. At least the cold doesn't feel so bad now. I'm not even shivering anymore.
Can we put alcohol in the Zippo?
Splash of alcohol stings my frost-nipped skin as I fill the lighter. I fumble the Zippo alight, try to hold the flame steady on the paper. Come on. It catches, starts to burn. I hunch over the flames, slowly thawing, the caustic sting of blood returning to frozen fingers. Time to get out of here.
You say so. I'll try again, and the feelings come back to my limbs. Should be able to use my hands properly now. But to do what exactly?
I crawl halfway into the hole. From the flame of the Zippo, I make out what looks like an old boot. Dousing the lighter, I grab, pull. The mud eases its grip with a slow schlock. All at once it comes free. I fall back under mud, dirty water and... Oh God, get it off!
Oh, it's Bill. I'm trapped under the body, sinking into the mud and blood.
I roll the body off me and stare down at my old friend. Bill?
Bill's ragged form lies in a spreading pool of black. His dead eyes wide and staring.
A look of angry shock frozen on his face. I'd never seen him angry. Even as a kid when he'd lectured me. Just another stupid runaway. I'll find them, Bill. Do to them what they did to you. To me. Oh, who am I kidding? Better to just disappear again.
You know, I drowned him. Here I am. Right? Bill called him Lingy. Now he's dead too. Fire flick a shadow violently. Nothing we can do with the body.
Bending to close his eyes, I see a card poking from the pocket of his blood-stained shirt. Angela Grace. I feel something else too. Not in the pocket, but stashed in the lining. Ugh, can't rip it with my bare hands.
Well, got a knife.
I pierce the lining, rip it away. A cassette tape. Footsteps outside.
What have we here? Got it. Stop there. You led us on quite the chase.
creased. Japanese features, narrow eyes twinkle above a wry grin. Barrel's only cover close enough.
You bastards!
Drop that scrap of bling for me, boss. Come easy.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again?
I don't think he's the same guy, or he's part of them.
I duck behind the barrel.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
Strip of cloth from the lining of Bill's coat. I think I saw this in the trailer. I'm kinda guessing we're meant to make a Molotov.
I douse the strip of cloth with alcohol and push it down into the bottle.
Yeah.
I hold the rag to the flames until it lights.
Catch. Black smoke pours upwards from the fire, obscuring everything beyond it. Well, going back into the hole.
I make a dive for the drain. Shots fire wildly through the smoke, kicking mud and blasting chips from the stone wall above. Then I'm through, stumbling through the mud and filth, lit only by the cold flame of the Zippo and the flashes of pursuing torches. This is crazy. I gotta get out of town. And no more boxcars, so I need some cash. Rounding a corner, I slip up a manhole and out onto the sleeping city streets. This is the place. Grace said they pay for stories.
What's this? The card, right? It said reporter's card, office address, and of one Angela Grace. The phone number scrolled on the back in red biro. Mini cassette tape from the reporter's dictograph. She must have slipped in the bills before they got her. Cheap knockoff. The man in the yellow jacket, the leader of the Malinji. I don't think so, but he was willing to shoot us, so that doesn't bode well for him. I need money to get out of town. The paper would buy my story, right?
Empty. Morning issue mustn't be out yet.
Alright. A ragged cab lies empty next to a cardboard sign. Homeless, hopeless, grateful. Fast asleep, hoping passers-by will read his sign and leave some change. An alley leads down the side of the building. Lights on. I guess the news never sleeps. Offices of the Herald occupy this old firehouse. Heavy wooden door, firehouse red peeking through years of crime.
The sleeping man looks almost built into the street. Clothes and skin are grey concrete. If not for his shallow snoring, I'd take him for dead. Don't think I'll get much out of him.
Alright. Guess they're open. She eyes me disinterestedly over a thrashy romance novel. Looks like the editor's office through that door. Dark in there now. The filings cabinet stuffed so full it doesn't close properly. More filing cabinets and all. Presumably leads to more offices. Alright, well, let's have a word.
Hi. She raises her eyes briefly from her book.
Ugh.
I have a story to sell. Deadpan stare.
What?
Okay, well, it's hard to know where to start.
No, Dal. What are you telling me for?
Oh, a writer here. Angela Grace.
She might have bought you lunch for some unpublishable story about flying saucers. If she wasn't missing. It's been in all the papers the last few days.
Few days?
Right. So...
She nods toward the door.
Maybe they have a newer paper, but I want to show... Maybe the card?
Angela Grace gave me her card.
So what? She leaves those everywhere. Prints them herself, you know. Gotta get my name out there. Giggle.
She rolls her eyes. Somehow I don't think they got on.
What about the tape?
There's tapes from Angela Grace's dictaphone. Can you play it?
Darl, if I never hear that piercing voice of hers again, it'll be too soon.
Come on. She's missing. Be a little, have a little compassion here. Guess we're not allowed.
Editor's not in, Darl. Believe me, you wouldn't like it if he was.
Alright.
Get out of there. I have enough filing to do as it is.
Guess as much.
Get out of there.
I don't see any papers around, right? Can we go back here?
You.
No.
Out.
God, I'm not planning to stab her or set her on fire, so yet.
Morning paper must be in. Coins clink into the old hat. What are you looking at? This city.
So,
Morning headline in bold capitals. And... what? Bucket butcher caught on camera. I'm standing over Bill's body, covered in blood, holding the knife. I glance around. City's still sleeping, but they'll be waking to this soon enough. Like I needed another reason to get out of town. Better get a copy, check the death notices, find the funeral. Annie'll give me money for a bus out.
guess we have to take the money. Fast sleep.
Excuse me? I shake him by the shoulder. Hey, I need to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll pay you back. He's completely out of it. At least he didn't attack me with a bit of rebar. I bend to take the few coins he has. I'm really sorry about this. I'll come back and repay you when I can. I know I'm full of shit. Just another buzzard taking advantage. I drop in the coins, pull the paper out and flip through. They're convinced I'm this killer, an out-of-town drifter, caught covered in blood and holding a knife. Can I blame them? Another CCTV image shows me taking the knife from Grace. They're still looking for her body. I turn to the funeral notices. Judith Carter, ashes will be interred, Warren Hills Cemetery, 10 AM today. This Wednesday already? At least that's walking distance.
So, kind of odd that they would have CCTVs in that underpass. And that leads down the side of the building. Dirty city streets stretch toward the horizon. Headline of the paper proclaims my fugitive status. Should we go here? Better air conditioning. Mounted to the wall. Fire door. Next to the alley, no way of opening it from this side. Bags of rubbish.
I bend to search the bags. Mostly shredded paper, with the odd can of tuna adding fragrance.
Smell from the dumpster cut through even my own
Well, wouldn't be my first time dumpster diving. In desperate times.
Right in there.
Lovely.
What are you even looking for? Did we find anything? No, I don't think so. The alley continues through to another street. So,
I'll make the short trek to the cemetery.
right.
Must be almost dawn. Should find where the funeral will be. Wait there.
But I'll think I'll leave the episode here for now, and then we'll carry on some other time. But for now, thank you for watching, and see you next time. See ya.